everybody. Hi, Donna. We just wanted to send a quick message to say hello, and we're sorry we can't be there in person on this special day. We love you, Donna, and we just wanted to just share some of our favorite memories with Larry. I think, not my favorite, but my very first memory of Larry was the first time we went out with Donna and Larry. We went out to dinner in Flower Mound, and Carrie is just kind of hard to, well, I don't know if hard. He picks his friends very carefully, and when he met Larry, it was literally love at first sight. It was definitely some bro love going on. They were both tall, they both liked to drink, they were both super funny. Carrie was over the edge, Larry loved that he was over the edge, but that was the beginning of 14 years of just amazing times with Donna and Larry. We were blessed to share so many of life's special occasions together, holidays and birthdays and weddings and graduations and just everyday life, cards and dinners and just enjoying each other's company. We were just the best of friends, and we are so blessed to have had all those great memories and times with Larry. He was one of our best friends, and we loved him very, very much.
The reason I liked Larry was because he was always nice to others, and probably the best memory I had of him was every time he used to come over, he always used to slip me $1, and I thought it was like the coolest thing.
Money, always.
I have a memory, like, we would always have, like, parties, and every time I would just come downstairs, he'd always tell me that he was, like, super good at predicting, like, people's future. He was like, I predict that you're either going to be a rock star or the president. So I was like, okay.
Based on your head size, right?
Well, I've known Larry and Donna for as long as I can remember, basically my whole life, and they've always been some of my favorite friends of my parents, and I've always loved them. But I remember my first memory of meeting Larry was we went over to their house, and he had took me upstairs to show me their cool like bar and pool table, and I remember him teaching me Mason and Grace, the tricks of being a bartender, and would have us pour him shots, and I just thought it was the coolest thing.
That is actually very cool. We're sorry we can't be there with you guys. Larry was one of our best friends, and our other son Cole is not here today. He was 5 when we met Larry. Mason was a newborn. Sadie was like 1 year old, and Grace actually was conceived about the time we met Larry. And now that I think of it,
Thanks for that, yeah.
you look a lot like Larry now that I'm looking.
Not true.
Oh, sorry, not to dish
Okay.
on you. You're much better. You're much better looking, Grace. Okay, okay. Grace isn't Larry's. Anyway, my favorite story about Larry was he and I had just gotten to. Oh, well, no, I can't tell that story here. So, second story about Larry, we were at Broken Bow Lake, and we rented this really cool speedboat, and zooming out across the lake, we're having some cocktails, everybody's having a good time, and Larry's bladder started getting a little full, so we pulled over, and we're all on this big nice speedboat, and Larry had to limp to the back there, and gets back there and starts doing his thing. And just about the time that he kind of got into the flow of it, if you know what I mean, I decided I'd go ahead and give the boat a little bit of gas and see how stable he was back there. Well, of course, dumped him right into the water. Everyone else on the boat was like, "Hey, Larry's off the boat!" I shut her down, went back there, and I decided to go ahead and dive in with him and help him out, because I knew as soon as he got out that he was going to throw me out of the boat anyway. So I figured that he was going to be really angry about that, but he wasn't. He was laughing and having a good time, and that was one of the great things about Larry, and one of the fun things about hanging out with him is he wasn't one of those angry people or, getting in a fight or whatever, Larry was always having a good time. Another second kind of story I wanted to tell you about him. We used to play cards together a lot. Renee and I and Don and Larry, we always played cards together. Larry was wanting to go nil. We'd always play spades, and he really wanted to go nil. He always had the best hand to go nil, and I'd tell him, no, you're not going to go nil. For, you know, the CIA master that had degrees from half of the universities in the U.S., Larry wasn't the best at playing spades. Anyway, finally he had the perfect nil hand. And so he went nil, and we went around. I got everyone's score, and we're playing along there, and it's going well. And he had some low cards, pretty low card. He's making it along. I thought, he's actually going to go nil. Until towards the end, when Larry had to play the ace. That's when I kind of knew that, Larry, you know that you can't go nil with the ace of spades, right? So anyway, he was able to go nil and successfully complete a nil after that. So I don't want to leave a bad legacy in anyone's mouth, but that time didn't quite work out. Anyway, sorry we couldn't be there with you guys. I can't wait to share more stories with you, and depending on the audience and the situation, I have some really good Larry stories to tell, and let's just share them for the rest of our lives, because he deserves that. He was a great guy. We're going to miss him, but he was a really good friend, and I'm certainly glad that he was part of my life and I got to know him. So, love everyone. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.